Hi, this is Pamela, and this is a short video to train you in narrating audiobooks. This video is specifically about how to choose what room to record in and about recording level and the difference between input level and output level and how to get the best optimum level for your recording. So first thing we're talking about is the room. You want to find a room in your house. If you're not working at your library studio, which you might be, and then you don't have to worry about this at all. But if you're recording at home, you want to look for the room in the house that is the quietest and that has the least reflections. Now, reflections is like glass, tile floors, ceramics. Bathrooms would be not good. Kitchens wouldn't be so good either unless you have a lot of wood in your kitchen. So a quiet room from the outside, and then also a room that has lots of things to catch your voice. So curtains, carpets, your sofa, bed, quilts, those kinds of things. Those are rooms that are really good to record in. So walk around your house and clap your hands and listen to see if you hear any reflections. And the room that sounds the most dead, that has the least amount of reflections, is the room you want to record in. The next thing that we're going to talk about is recording level. Now, this is super important because if you get a good level, what we call an optimum level from the beginning, then you're going to have way less work to do later, and you're getting off really on the right foot. So we have input level and we have output level. Output level is just how much you're boosting that signal from your computer to your headphones. It's just you choosing how loud you want to listen to something. Input level is how much of your voice, of what you're recording, you're letting into the machine, into the recording software. A good way to think about input level is to compare it to water pressure and how many times you're turning a tap. Now, everyone's house has different water pressure. Some people have really strong water pressure and some people have low water pressure. It's just like having a loud voice or a quiet voice. And then we have all of the ones in between, right? If you have low water pressure or a quieter voice, you're going to have to turn that tap a few more times till you get that steady flow out of your tap. If you have a louder voice or strong pressure, you're going to only maybe turn it once or twice till you get that steady flow. Now, if you turn it too many times and that water is pushing out the sides of the tap, you're getting that kind of spurting happening in the sides, that's distortion. If you don't turn it enough times and you just have a thin trickle, then what's going to happen is your recording is going to sound thin. You're going to hear all that air that's around it when you go and boost that volume later. You're going to hear all that air in the tap or where the voice isn't filling up the edges. So what you want to get, no matter how loud your voice is an input level, so turning that tap enough times that your voice is touching the edges of the tap and we have that steady flow. Now, what that steady flow is in numbers is your peak, so the loudest parts of your voice, touching at somewhere between minus 12 dBs and minus 6 dBs. Now, remember that in the digital world, 0 dBs is like the lid on top. If you go past that lid, that's that water spurting outside. That's distortion. So your peaks, your loudest parts, want to go up to somewhere between minus 12 and minus 6 dBs, and then just leaving a little bit of room on top. That's it. Have fun recording. I hope that helped. Make sure you get a nice quiet room and a good steady flow from your voice, and you're going to be sweet. Okay, take care, everyone.